Okay, so let me explain to you what we're going to be doing.
Yeah.
Okay? Your upper jaw hasn't grown forward enough because of your cleft.
Okay.
Because when they repair a cleft, you get a bunch of scarring on your hard palate. That restricts the growth of your upper jaw, so you end up with your upper jaw behind your lower jaw. Moving your upper jaw forward is really difficult because of all the scarring. It just won't get. So traditional surgery doesn't really work that well. So the best way to do it, and what seems to work much better, is with a distractor. So what a distractor does is it moves it little bits at a time. So as it moves it, it stretches the scar tissue. But just little bit, okay? And that's why it's the best way and only way of really fixing this. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to put these little distractors in. There's going to be a little metal-like thing that's over here and over here. And then we'll teach you how to turn it. And you turn it 2 turns every day, one in the morning, one in the evening. And it doesn't hurt. It just will feel tight when you turn it. And it will slowly move your upper jaw forward. And once your upper jaw is moved forward enough, then we just hold it there for about 6 weeks. And then we remove it. Okay? And that's basically it. Now, it's not going to fix his bite because it's a 2-stage thing. The distractor just is going to move his upper jaw where it needs to be in 3-dimensional space. Okay? Then once that's all done, then at some point in time, we do another procedure to get the bite perfect. See? So it's like a 2-step thing.
And while he has that thing in his mouth, Doc, how is the diet? Is it just going to be liquids or
soft? Initially full liquids for a week until the incision heals. Okay, and then soft because he's not wired shut or anything.
Okay. And then we saw Dr. Jacob. And then he was saying, we saw Dr. Jacob and then we saw his dentist last week. And they were saying something about his, is it wisdom teeth or something? Something like that. And they were like, well, if Dr. Berger's already in there, that to remove them, or at least the one that
doesn't have wisdom teeth.
Or is it wisdom teeth, or what was or is it the molars?
I heard wisdom teeth.
No, you don't have wisdom teeth.
Okay. There was one they were saying that the dentist was saying that there's one closest, but if you're gonna, she mentioned it was, I think it's up here that this one is blocking, or that one right back there. That it might help better if you're putting in the thing, but she said, you're the expert. The dentist was saying.
So the big question is whether Dr. Jacobs wants us to take this tooth out or that tooth out, but I'll call him.
Yeah, because the dentist was thinking this one would help better with your, whatever you're putting inside. Yeah.
I'll speak to Dr. Jacobs.
Okay.
Okay, so what should you expect? It's going to be sore for 3 or 4 days. Not terrible. You can feel a little uncomfortable. You'll be swollen over here. Part of it is from the surgery. Part of it is from the distractors. You will lose a little blood, but you won't need a blood transfusion. Afterwards, you got to keep your mouth super clean. So get him a water pick. That's the easiest way to clean his mouth. We're going to send prescriptions for antibiotics, pain medicines, a special mouth rinse, and anti-swelling medicine. And the anti-swelling medicine is a little box, and just follow. It says day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4. And we're also going to give him some arnica to take. And you start taking the arnica at day.
Like arnica?
Arnica. It's a homeopathic medicine that upregulates your immune system so you heal faster and have less swelling. Okay?
Is he going to be overnight, Doc? Or?
Yeah, we'll let him sleep over. But we'll see how he feels.
Okay.
You go on. So this is what to do before your surgery. So you can see it says don't take anything with like aspirin, Motrin, ibuprofen. Talks about the arnica and fasting. So his surgery is at 1:30, right? Yeah, on the 26th. So if you want, he could have an early breakfast.
Okay.
But he has to finish it before 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
So he could have an early breakfast before 6, that he eats before 6, and then nothing afterwards.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
And that's about it. Now, you need to be at the hospital a good hour and a half before.
Okay.
And just park your car in the emergency room parking lot.
Okay.
And don't go to the emergency room. Just go through the double sliding glass doors next to the emergency room.
Yeah.
There's a concierge person there.
Okay.
Check in with them.
Okay.
Bring your paperwork. I'll see you before the surgery.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right.
Good.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
Bye. Have a nice day.
Just ask.
Okay.
All right, so let's take this off. We'll finish up the paperwork.
Okay.
Oh wait, what was that on wisdom teeth?
They removed it in January.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
So,
Your surgery is
next week.
okay.
What day?
The day of your birthday. The 26th.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're having happy early birthday.
Yeah, thank you.
So that's the arnica that he was talking about.
Okay.
Okay, so as of now, avoid anything that contains aspirin, Motrin, anything that's considered a blood thinner, like vitamin E.
Okay.
So anything on the back of this list is what he avoids.
Okay.
If he does have any type of pain or headache from now until then, Tylenol is okay to take. Okay. And then we're just going to continue to go down the list. So it's not an Ozempic for diabetes or weight loss. He's not a smoker. Doesn't use any of this stuff.
Right.
So he will be on antibiotics. Anytime you do that, it's always a good idea to do probiotics. Start that 2 to 3 days before, and as long as he's taking the antibiotic.
Okay.
So anything over the counter that says probiotic is fine. Pills, anything drinkable,
Yeah.
that's fine. He could do yogurts.
Okay.
2 to 3 yogurts a day would cover it as long as they contain probiotics.
Okay.
And then the arnica, this one says it a little different, so you just follow the instructions on that package.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
think it's a 4-day course. Day 1, day 2.
Okay. So
So day
should-
1, it's the 3 pills, and then day 2.
So day 1 would be the day, not before the surgery, or is it?
Well,
Yeah.
actually, he said it started 1 day before.
Okay. So we'll start it.
Mhm.
Okay.
And then follow from there.
Okay.
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 All right. Arrange for transportation. Someone needs to bring him home. Nothing to eat 8 hours before. So he said 6 a.m. before finishes everything, and then nothing after that.
Okay.
Arrive at the hospital about 2 hours before. Comfortable, loose-fitting clothing because they'll change into in a gown. That way it's easier to change in and out.
Okay.
Everything else is self-explanatory as far as bathing, brushing teeth, any type of jewelry, watch, all of that is left out.
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
So just a little signature there, and we'll have that exact same copy there. And for the medication, pills or liquids?
What do you want? Pills or liquid? You want liquid or pills?
Yeah, with
Okay.
What is
Liquids.
liquids? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll make sure to send everything in liquids, which will be the antibiotic, the medicated mouth rinse, Tylenol, ibuprofen. We'll send them something a little stronger just in case.
Okay.
But always start off with the Tylenol and ibuprofen.
Okay.
okay.
And then he mentioned swallowing medication. I'll send that too, and that's a little box. So it looks would look something like that. It's a little packet. It's a 6-day course, and then it just tells you day 1 breakfast, lunch, and dinner. If he stays at the hospital 1 day, they'll start him there with it, and then when you get home, you just continue on day 2.
Okay.
All right. I will put a date for the antibiotic on the prescription so the pharmacist knows. So everything else you want to pick up ahead of time so that way you have it ready. The antibiotic, if they can give it to you unmixed, that would be best.
Okay.
If they have to mix it there, then just
Put it in the refrigerator.
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Maybe hold off on picking that one up until closer.
Okay.
Okay, but it'll have a date for his surgery, so the
okay.
pharmacist should know that.
Okay.
But again, if they could do it unmixed, that would be best.
Yeah.
All right. You mentioned a water pick.
Yes.
Do you have one now?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, so that's the best way to get in there and clean everything out. And then that's it. Okay. Any questions?
Do you have any questions?
No.
No questions?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So then we are done here.
Okay.
Okay.
To the front. We'll get you an appointment for after surgery.
Okay.
So that way you don't have to worry about it.
Okay. Oh, I have to use the restroom.
You want to use it? Okay.
Yeah,
There's
I
over
think
here.
I'll be done.
Almost, but you can go ahead.
Yeah.
It's right there.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so yeah. That was going to be happening to me. Yeah, my life is going to be a living hell for at least 6 weeks, probably more. It might be a whole month, might be 2 months. Maybe it's going to be the rest of my life if they get it wrong. And I will see you guys next time. Probably not though. Maybe not. Well, I mean, you probably are going to see me next time. Just say whatever next time is. And this is going to be my goodbye for now. Bye.